Katy Homeowners, this could be your last chance to sell at peak prices. Experts are warning that the 2026 market shift may dramatically change buyer power, home values, and competition across Houston suburbs. And here's the crazy part. Most homeowners have absolutely no idea it's happening. Right now, sellers are still benefiting from years of appreciation, low inventory, and massive equity gains. But the market is beginning to shift. More homes are hitting the market. Buyers are becoming more cautious, and the leverage sellers have enjoyed for years may not last much longer. So the question becomes, do you sell while demand is still strong? Or do you risk becoming one of the homeowners stuck competing in an overcrowded market later on? Today, we're breaking down exactly what's happening in Katy and the other suburban areas, why 2026 could become a major turning point, and what every homeowner needs to understand before making their next move. Let's start with why Katy homeowners are sitting on so much equity right now. Over the last several years, Katy experienced explosive growth. You had massive population growth, corporate expansion around Houston, families relocating from higher cost states, historically low interest rates, and extremely low housing inventory. All of these factors created one of the strongest sellers markets we've seen in decades. Homes were getting multiple offers, buyers were waiving contingencies, and in some neighborhoods, homes were selling within days. Some homeowners watched their property values rise hundreds of thousands of dollars in just a few years. And because Katy and the surrounding areas is known for strong schools, master plan communities, new construction, access to Houston, and family-friendly neighborhoods, it became one of the hottest suburban markets in Texas. But here's the important thing to understand. Markets do not move up forever. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If we haven't yet met, my name is Dana Ramsey Carter, and on this channel, we talk about real estate, housing trends, communities around Katy and the Houston area, and everything you need to know, whether you're buying or selling here in Texas. And today's topic is incredibly important because a lot of homeowners are still assuming the market is the same as it was in 2021, 2022, or even early 2024. But the truth is, the market is evolving, and the homeowners who understand the shift early are usually the ones who come out ahead. To stay informed all things about the housing market in the Houston area, like, subscribe, and comment. So what exactly is changing? There are several things happening, all simultaneously, that could shift power back toward buyers. First, inventory is rising. More homeowners are listing properties, builders are continuing to add supply, and buyers suddenly have more options than they've had in years. Second, affordability has become a major issue. Even though rates may fluctuate, today's monthly payments are dramatically different from what buyers saw just a few years ago. That means buyers are becoming more selective, more price sensitive, and less willing to overpay. Third, competition between sellers is increasing, and this is where a lot of homeowners get caught off guard. In a strong seller's market, almost any house could attract attention. But in a more balanced market, condition matters. Pricing matters. Marketing matters. Location matters. And the homes that are updated, staged properly, and priced strategically will stand out. The overpriced homes, those are the ones that are starting to sit on the market. And honestly, this is where people lose money. A lot of homeowners wait too long because they assume prices will keep climbing forever. They see their neighbor sell for a huge number and they think, I'll wait another year and get even more. But real estate markets don't usually crash overnight. What often happens is something slower and more dangerous. Momentum fades, buyer traffic slows down, days on market increase. Price reductions become common. Negotiating power shifts. And suddenly, sellers realize they're no longer controlling the market. The homeowners who usually win are the ones who recognize the shift early, not after everyone else already reacts. Now, let me be very clear. This does not mean every homeowner should panic and rush to sell tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is that many Katy homeowners in surrounding areas may still be sitting in a very strong position right now, especially if you bought before prices exploded, you've built significant equity, you're downsizing or relocating or planning to upgrade later. You may still have an opportunity to capitalize on years of appreciation while demand remains relatively healthy. And here's another thing. Even if prices don't collapse, the experience of selling could become much harder. Instead of multiple offers, buyers bidding over asking, and quick closings, you could face longer market times, buyer negotiations, and repair requests, closing cost demands, and price reductions. That's a completely different environment. So what are smart homeowners doing? They're preparing early. They're getting realistic market evaluations. They're studying inventory trends. They're looking at competition in their neighborhood, and they're making strategic decisions before the market becomes overcrowded. Some homeowners are deciding to sell now and lock in their equity. Others are choosing to stay put, but they're still paying attention to the market instead of assuming conditions will always stay the same. The key is being proactive instead of reactive. So here's the bottom line. Katy and surrounding areas may be approaching one of the most important market transitions we've seen in years. The sellers who understand what's happening early could position themselves incredibly well. The ones who ignore the shift completely, they eventually may find themselves competing in a much tougher market. If you're curious about what your home could realistically sell for in today's market, or you just want honest advice about whether selling now even makes sense for your situation, feel free to reach out. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below letting me know what you think the Katy market will look like in 2026. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.